Ukrainian cities have been hit by a relentless 18-hour Russian air assault, which authorities say is the largest single attack of the war. At least 31 people have been killed by more than 120 missiles, at least one of which entered the airspace of neighbouring Poland.
The Ukrainians called it the most massive attack, and the aftermath was caught from a child's bedroom in Kyiv and on the capital's streets down below. The Russian bombardment was waged over 18 agonizing hours, and it has left much of the city covered in glass and bits of metal. Officials say the Russians used just about everything in their arsenal.
The
new year is coming, a joy for us, but I knew things wouldn't go well, that they would attack with all their might. I had a premonition.
Designed to overpower Ukraine's air defense system, the assault was immense and indiscriminate. Factories, schools, and people's homes were struck by Russian weaponry. This block in Odessa was hit by a notorious Shahed drone. More than 27 have lost their lives nationwide, and more than 144 have been injured. An MP representing Odessa said Russia was targeting morale.
Russia still hopes to achieve its goals, and one of their goals is terror against civilians and people trying to kill morale inside the country at the time of Christmas and New Year holidays. So nothing new from Russia being a terrorist state, but it's been very painful.
Russia's aerial assault may signal the beginning of a major winter offensive, with their troops now seizing territory in key locations on the Eastern Front. The Ukrainians find themselves under increasing pressure on the battlefield and in the air. The UK has announced the shipment of hundreds of air defense missiles to help bolster dwindling supplies. Such assistance is badly needed. Of 158 weapons fired by the Russians, dozens made it through, with a missile obliterating part of this shopping mall in Dnipro. Officials said a maternity hospital was also damaged in the attack. The effects of this aerial assault were also experienced in neighbouring Poland, a Russian missile flying through that country's airspace before heading to Ukraine. Everything indicates that a Russian weapon crossed our borders, said the head of the Polish army. It was the worst day in a very long time, said one official, as Ukraine confronts an emboldened and determined enemy at the onset of winter.